And this course is called Methodology and Language Development. Now, this course is particularly focused on language teachers. It does focus on the methodology of language teaching and also English language development for those particular teachers. So we offer this course at a variety of levels. Typically, we break it into higher and lower, a B1, B1 to B2 focus, and then a B2 to C1 focus for teachers. And the language development takes on all sorts of forms depending on the needs of the group. We could be focusing on certain grammar structures, or we could be focusing on actually the content knowledge behind skill development or something like that. But it's all linked into the needs of the teacher in their kind of pedagogical context. So if we look through, and this is from the CES website, we have a course overview, some of the course aims and some details you can look at. And also some of the dates for 2021 as they stand. We've also got a sample timetable. Now, obviously, this timetable is a sample, and it is not something that we completely stick to rigidly. It really does depend on the needs of the group. But you can see we're covering all of the primary areas of basic teaching methodology, techniques for teaching vocabulary. We also move on to techniques for teaching grammar and things like that. We really focus on that idea of training teachers to train students to focus on language recall. So not only understanding the words, on the day, but actually being able to use the language automatically. So that idea of automaticity in lexical use is really important. And we look at certain online tools and certain classroom activities that we can do in order to promote that. We also focus on, as you can see here, receptive skills, productive skills, things like that. And our emphasis on training the teacher not just to practice the skill in class, but actually to go through the developmental stages with the student and to ensure that you're training the student to develop their reading, listening, speaking skills, whatever, but also you're training them to be able to do that independently. So a focus on training teachers to train students in learner independence is really important, I think, going forward. In the second week, if you choose to do a second week, we move on to do a little bit more. Obviously, we have that coursebook evaluation and material evaluation, but then we're looking at dealing with pronunciation and more techniques for reviewing vocabulary. What I really like about the second week is that we will then do some sample lessons, some sample teaching using some of the techniques which we have covered on the course. And that gives you the opportunity to have some sort of peer evaluation and to actually look at how other people are applying certain principles. It's really important on a course like this that we do have collaboration and cooperation between all of the participants, because that's where you get a lot of your learning from. It's not always from the trainer, but it's from those peer interactions and that idea of a reflective inquiry on your own practice and what it might look like for you. So this is really our real focus on this course. Not only transferring knowledge, but training you to be able to critically evaluate your own teaching and critically evaluate other people's teaching as well. And obviously we have that language development aspect, which helps that. So that's the course. Again, I hope I'm able to train you face to face on this course or online at some point in the future. Thank you.